drink my whiskey sour, hop out of my car and hop into the shower, take a swig of Jim Beam. Gotta get this party started if you know what I mean. Drinking water all day, got the headache from hell. I take another swig out, I'm feeling well. Gonna call my boys for a call my girl. Gotta get my head right to get out of this world. Hey, I'm looking for a good time. Hey, I'm trying to free my mind. Hey, I'm trying to find me but I'm gone. Hey, you try to right me when I'm wrong. Well, I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm Matt Bikert, partner, TV2 Multimedia.
And Mark Thompson, partner with TV2 Multimedia. We help companies create and weaponize corporate video for training, marketing, and safety purposes. In the old days, we'd be a video company. Now, we're a combination of a web and a video company because almost everything we do has a web or a handheld component built into it. We help clients with strategy for marketing, training, and those safety pieces. We'll take it from start to finish if need be. We'll help them concept it. We'll help them design and develop it, script it, storyboard it. On the other hand, we'll also work with clients who have a pretty good idea of what they want, and we'll help them bring that vision to life.
Startup TV Memphis was a labor of love. We produced a massive amount of work, 30 different videos on entrepreneurs downtown, but it's all about things we love. We love Memphis. We love the spirit of Memphis. We love that we're the birthplace of rock and roll. Creativity happens here. Entrepreneurship happens here. Used to keep it like a secret in the bottom of my heart. We love downtown, and I think it's important that we establish a presence down there to be able to capitalize on the power of place, the people down there. You know, I feel like Emerge is almost a second office for us now because we shoot so much down there. I like working with Launch Memphis that does a lot of stuff out of Emerge. I like working with BioWorks now because they're an incubator for biotech. I love all the discoveries that we've made of entrepreneurs downtown. The series has done its job. If its job is to highlight and spotlight all the great things going on downtown and get people to want to go down there, well, we want to go down there. Darling, yes, I'm still in love, I'm still in love, I'm still in love with you.
Meanwhile, back at TV2 headquarters.
Is there VO on this part?
We're not supposed to have VO in this entire series.
Smith, there's no VO on this part.
I'll be in my office eating Kraft mac and cheese.
So Mark and I met to look at properties online. Several real estate companies and the Center City Commission have websites that show properties downtown, their location, what redevelopment zones they might be in. But we really didn't get a good feel for downtown until we met with Paul Morris from the Center City Commission. The Center City Commission can not only share maps and locations on where property might be, but they know where development is heading. They have certain redevelopment zones. They know where certain industries are best situated. They can share where complementary and like businesses are located. And they also have a variety of incentive packages offered by the Center City Commission, the city, and the county to help locate businesses downtown. Downtown is becoming a very vibrant part of the city, more so than ever before, with Pinnacle Airlines moving downtown now, and Electrolux and the Mitsubishi plant. Downtown is really happening.
I always start with the fact that the biggest incentive to working downtown is just being downtown, and the vibrancy of the neighborhood, the walkable environment, the density of having a lot of other businesses nearby that you can collaborate with. meetings at the coffee shop and walking to lunch instead of having to get in your car and drive there. We want to build up vibrancy. We want more feet on the street. We want more people working downtown. We want more people living downtown and visiting downtown. So if you're going to bring that office worker, that daytime user, then we're going to give you an incentive.
I feel we've been like a startup for like 20 years because of the new technologies, because of our focus changing from advertising and sports to really focusing on corporate communications, and then with the different technologies. In '99, we said we're going to focus on video on the web and e-learning, these new technologies that certainly will make us rich.
I'm with TV2, and we create web channels. What's a web channel? In the next few years, more than 60% of internet traffic is going to be video.
11 years later, companies are finally going, oh, I'd like to show something online for my employees, and they can actually do it.
Part of what makes us a startup is that our business is dynamic in that it changes so rapidly. Every 2 or 3 years, the technology is different, the techniques are different, so in some senses, it is like a startup every few years. For several clients, we'll distribute in 4 or 5 different formats. They're going to want a disc, they're going to want a format that's going to run on the web, maybe a flash piece, they're going to want something that's going to run on a mobile device, they're going to want something, they can even put it into a PowerPoint for a presentation. So all of those, even though it's the same message, there are different formats to make each of those things work.
And it really is the merging of TV entertainment and corporate work, in a sense. You've got reality shows that are hot nowadays, you've got online content that people are looking at, but it's about business and trying to make it interesting and try and tell those stories. And I think more of our work will go that way. I think we're involved in every entrepreneurial, sales, marketing, training, and HR group in town. Society of Entrepreneurs, we're part of that Insights group that I go to those lunches for to talk about business strategies and how we can help each other. Myself and Jim Spasto, David Merrill, and a couple of others saw what Launch Memphis was doing with entrepreneurs and trying to get entrepreneurs and investors together to help get more things started here in Memphis. Well, why not do the same for film? So we created Fuel Film. Fuel Film was also then part of the county commission. Chris Thomas, county commissioner, decided we wanted to figure out what incentives we can offer in Shelby County, and they invited us and some of the Fuel Film board members to participate. So we're helping bring other films to Memphis and also helping people to originate films in Memphis, and that's really the goal.
I'd be a fool from someone personally as a filmmaker that wants investors, and from Fuel Film, whose goal is to get more investment, to say film incentives don't work. That's a great thing to go to somebody and say, hey, what other investment do you have that'll give you 25% back?
1-3, take 3.
Fuel Film does a lot of workshops, 48-hour film launch, which just a few weeks ago we created 9 short films in a weekend in 48 hours. So we are helping create films, and hopefully some of those will go on to get investment and become feature productions.
Action!
We work with Hope Church, Pink Palace Museum, American Society for Training and Development, Society for Human Resource Management, University of Memphis Journalism Department. What else?
Sales and Marketing
Sales and Marketing Society.
They called me yesterday.
Yeah, and we'll probably do a video for them as well. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think there's any doubt TV2 supports our community in as many ways as we can, and we're part of both the professional societies and the nonprofit societies that help our community.